It's time. Say adios to my house, amigos.
Slater! Shut my door!
Goodbye, Stacy's room.
This is Monochrome by British group Lush off their second album, Spooky. It's a fat whale of a song. Lush were one of the first bands to be called shoegaze. It's heavy, but it's nonchalant, like my friend Cassandra. Cass was pretty tame up until freshman year. Then she chose rebellion. I remember it well. Yeah?
My dad said I shouldn't hang out with you.
Who's your dad?
He's a cop.
Oh, sweet. Reputation.
Damn.
Dope.
This year, I want to ride a flaming stallion of delinquency.
Yes.
What's your name again?
Hey! Go eat a dick!
Cassandra shows great promise.
I've only heard bad things about it. It's probably from people whose entire personality is hating IGN.
Camille's party's at the beach. Do you need towels?
Score!
Why? You gonna go swimming?
So what's the last
I'm
hour?
not
So there's
planning
no
on it.
gameplay?
I never plan my swims. They're all
I
spontaneous.
mean, Life is
Does the
Strange
beach
also
party
has no
imply swimming?
gameplay.
I think it's a constant threat, yeah.
There's games out there that are basically just movies. There's no gameplay in Detroit Become Human either. Chat was baiting, shitting on IGN. That wasn't bait. That was that someone genuinely being a retard.
You bombing the whole hill?
That's not bait. It's not bait if you're retarded.
No, no, no! Thank you!
That's like saying I was joking after being caught red-handed for being a retard.
There is. Cut through the alley, on the right.
Whoa, go low! Holy macaroni.
I think it's really pathetic, you know? That's all. People can't just play games, make their own opinions.
Which way did you go?
Through the new estate.
Badass. I thought you got hit by a truck.
The thing that people don't realize is that IGN has had shitty reviews forever. But IGN also rated a bunch of other games really good, like Elden Ring and shit. Should we hate Elden Ring because IGN gave it a good review? Like, it's so
Yeah,
weird.
I got a good feeling about tonight.
It's their
It's
whole
gonna wail.
personality.
I trust your vibrations.
I do have a certain aura about me, don't I?
It has a lot to do with the reviewer. Oh, don't even bring that up. To people who talk about IGN, they don't know that there's more than one reviewer. They think it's one reviewer for the whole company. or one hive mind of reviewers that all share
We're
the
now
same exact
crossing Little Mill Creek,
opinions.
perfectly timed to coincide with Deep Space Scan by
That's why their
Kurdistan.
reviews are
Released one
useless to
incredible
begin
album that
with.
disappeared
That's why
into the ocean.
caring about their
We listened
reviews
to
is
Deep
useless
Space
to
a lot
begin
when we
with.
first started hanging out and wasting time. Not far from here.
What is this game about? It's just a coming of age story. Some kids growing up in some small town
What
in
was the best film of the 80s?
suburbs,
Blue
United
Velvet.
States.
Nope, not for me.
Gross. You're just saying that because you want to be
Bunch
alternative.
of references
I'm
from kids who
artsy,
grew up in
I'm
the 80s and
bohemian.
90s.
Aliens?
Not as good as Alien. Brazil?
Haven't seen
Haven't seen it. Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
it. Yeah, I fucking love that movie.
Great film. Dope film.
I want to be like Pee-wee Herman.
Sexually deviant?
No, like that scene at the end where he's crashing through all those different sets and situations and stuff. That's what I want when I get out of this place. I want to try every flavor, see what I like, find out what turns me on, you know?
Sounds like sexual deviant.
What are you gonna do?
I actually hate coming of age
Look,
stories and
I'd
can
like
argue
to
all
fuck
day on how
around
they
and lick all
suck
the
ass.
ice creams,
I'm
but
just
I have a
nostalgia
singular
bait.
gift.
I don't think it's that
The
deep.
cause. It's a crushing responsibility.
You mean making mixtapes?
I mean,
Unless we're just
pairing
talking
the
about it
perfect
as a whole
song
or
for
in
the
general.
corresponding moment.
This being a coming of age story is kind of like the backdrop of it. This game is more of just references of like
How does that play out? In
Rebel
the real
youth.
world, I mean.
How does it play out? Well,
they're
I
not
get
using
hired
like
by
fictional
Violet
names
Sounds,
and shit.
become
They're
Bella
making
Deltone's
actual
prodigy.
references.
She makes the best soundtracks. She's done every film I've ever loved. I amassed the largest private collection of records and tapes in the continent.
We just talked about Pee Wee Herman being a sex
Hollywood,
fiend.
probably. Score the great films
I don't even
of
know
the
how
next
they can
5
do that
decades.
without
Then,
legal
when I
liability.
die, my record collection is donated to the peoples of California.
Will you ever come back to the lagoon?
I shall deny I ever lived here.
Oh.
What about you?
I'm gonna rent till I'm dead, baby. Rent till I'm dead.
You ever gonna show us your album?
No.
Shoot the
I should
beehive.
never have told you about the album.
I want to hear it.
Put it on a cassette for me.
God.
You can leave at any time.
Yes!
I'll start when I hated Fulakuli. I've never watched Fulakuli. I just know that. Who was it? Giguk really likes Fulakuli? Or something? I can't remember who it was.
Oops.
Skipping stones is kind of cool. It's kind of hard to skip stones though. There's like professional stone skippers out there. Or world record setters.
Cassandra's dad is quite literally a narc, and her mom's worse. They don't let her watch music videos. I mean, she got into college. What more do they want? What these narcs don't seem to realize is that an overbearing parental style breeds rebellion. This next track is State of the Heart by Australian band Mondo Rock, released in 1980. It matches the drapes.
I know your name. I've told you mine. We've stopped and passed the time of day.
Is she looking at us? Yeah, it's kind of like narrator style.
You work in town.
Your dad gonna be nosing around?
Nah, he's on double shift today and tonight.
What kind
Shouldn't
of
give
kid
us
has
any
a
trouble.
fucking chandelier
Your dad
room?
buzzes my
Rich
kill,
ass
or like-
parents?
The other way around. He's so law and order, you know?
He's not even your dad.
Jeez, true.
It's like a movie plot turned into a game. There's not even much of a plot. There's just a very like specific point in these kids' lives in this game where it's like, okay, it's their last chance to be like rebellious youth, punk rock, all that kind of shit. They're about to ship off to college. They're never gonna see each other again. It's like what they say, you never see your high school friends again. it's very rare that you have a high school friend that actually
Just watch the
stays a
ball.
friend throughout high school.
Yeah. Watch the ball crash into my
Or
fucking skull.
when you become an adult.
You'll be fine.
I'm gonna show you guys the Otani special. Boom.
You got it.
Boom. Boom. The Otani.
Yep. Looking good.
Boom.
All
Something
good.
something
Watch the ball.
RBI.
Hey, Rockford, you suck!
Hey, fuck you, Woodley, you piece of shit.
Nice. The bat's too small.
No, it's not.
Holy shit. This is The Touch by Stan Bush, originally released in 1986 on the Transformers animated movie soundtrack. It's the cheese, the stuffed crust, the quattro formaggio. But this is my only sporting memory, and it feels tonally appropriate.
I don't know how they got the rights to use so many of these songs or use so many real world references. I thought there's like legal liabilities with that.
Airball!
You don't say airball.
Strike!
Isn't
Powerful
Otani
swing.
like the? He's not the number one batter. Isn't that Judge? Isn't Judge the top batter in the league?
That ball's gone.
Baseball. Oh shit!
She strikes out swinging.
Isn't Otani the number one in everything? Not in
Why the
everything.
hell are you
No.
quitting
He's just
softball?
very good at everything.
I guess
Which is not something that
this is my dad's plan.
people usually
not
are.
mine. I've got the road trip, but I have no idea what I'm into, you know? And that kind of scares me.
But you're so good at it.
I feel like I'm running out of time.
To do what?
It's like how you love music. You know everything about it. It defines you. It makes me like you. People who have passions are hot, you know? I'm just a series of after-school programs.
So, you're gonna burn it all down.
Yup.
Damn.
You're doing crime, Cass. Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna make sure people find out it was me.
How?
Be weird seeing last year's seniors at this party.
Right? Like, will they have the college aura?
Well, they seem, you know, grown up.
What does that mean, though? Like, disassociated? Bored of sex and drugs?
How could you get bored of it?
Chaw.
Yeah.
Chaw.
People's older siblings did kind of feel that way. Like, way older than everyone else, even though it was only by a few years. If you had an older sibling, I think it felt that way. I didn't have an older sibling, but my friends had older siblings, and if they ever showed up, they always seemed so much older than us. Despite it only being like a 2 or 3 year difference. I'm the older sibling. You should ask your kid sibling.
Whose house?
Principal Rose.
Never TP'd a house. Have seen many TP'd houses. Sometimes I'd pass by a house and it'd be covered in toilet paper. So Kid Emily did that shit a lot. Never did it myself though.
Are you nuts?
He gave Slater's whole class
I've seen egged houses. I've seen TP'd houses.
detention. Collective punishment. He deserves it.
Didn't he already catch you TPing his house?
Does that still happen
Never
these
TP'd his
days?
house.
Oh, no. That doesn't happen anymore. Nowadays, kids, what they'll do is they'll walk up behind you and donkey punch the back of your head. Apparently, it's a big TikTok trend, or it was a big TikTok trend.
We begged his house.
And he caught you. He said he'd expel you next time.
He may suspect it was me, but he'll never know. You in or out?
I gotta teach you two how to throw. I'm in.
Let's get some nice, even distribution.
Hell yeah! You got it!
Work fast.
Damn, can you imagine TPing a house during the fucking COVID era? When rolls of toilet paper were basically just gold bars.
Huh.
Put your back into it, Slater.
Nah, don't worry about it, chat. We're throwing one ply.
Just not emotion. I'm very.
How well does that actually work? Surprisingly well. It does actually unfurl like that midair.
Jeez, Cass, you got a freaking cannon.
Again, not that I'd know, but like TP'd houses did just kind of look like this whenever I passed them.
This is amazing.
Now, I've never TP'd a house. I've never egged a house. I have done ding dong ditching though.
Stacy Rockford!
Oh, shit.
You think I cannot see you, Miss Rockford, but I do. Your hands may not be visible on this twin-ply tissue, but they are here. They hang on every branch. They soil every corner of my sanctum.
I'm gonna run.
No way. He'll see you.
You are expelled, Stacy Rockford. No more hiding. No more games. The expulsion is final, irrevocable. You will leave my school and you will not return.
I did it, and I'm gonna do it again!
Cassandra? Cassandra Marino? Did Stacy Rockford put you up to this?
Gas.
No idea who you're talking about.
She's amazing.
I know,
Come
right?
inside. We'll call your father.
Poop bag on fire? Oh, detention slip. No, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do the poop bag on fire thing. If you don't know the poop bag on fire, that was a little bit more
We should plan a
ambiguous.
trip.
You would get
Travel
a bag,
together?
like a brown paper
If Rockford
bag,
doesn't
and there would be dog
Oh,
poop in
come
it, and you
on.
would light it
Where
on
would we
fire.
go?
And you
Where
would
would you wanna
put it
go?
on someone's porch.
Where is?
And then
Pina
obviously they'd
Colada?
see something on fire on their porch,
not a place.
and they would
It's
stomp
drink.
it out or something, and then they'd
Negroni?
have burning dog poop
I'll
on their
choose the
shoes.
place.
Jenny fucking Goodspeed.
Hello, girlfriend.
Cassandra!
Oh, Rockford. What's up?
I'm bored. I'm too young to be this bored. You want to get blackout drunk in a field?
I can't.
Doesn't have to be a field. Could be a ditch.
I just feel like I'm gonna barf. I'm gonna stay home. What are you gonna do?
Stay home, too, I guess. I hope you feel better.
Bye.
But being bored is good for you. It was easy to be bored back then. Kids weren't terminally online during that age, and we didn't have phones that just had access to the internet. Our phones back then, you'd have to hit a button 4 times to get to one letter. Let alone have access to the internet.
Hello, darling, it's good to hear you.
Sometimes an experience can't be categorized in a single genre. It's too complex. I find these situations difficult. You need a song that plays in counterpoint, something that fills the gaps, harmonizes, casts your feelings in relief. This is B.J. Thomas with Most of All, released in 1968.
Girl, I'd love to see you most of all.
Damn, I remember this too when I was younger. Time would stop and I would just float in black and white noir along the sidewalk. That's a classic childhood memory, guys.
Left Montreal. Thought I'd always love this
I'm avoiding everything. I'm gonna get an achievement.
But now I know I
Oh, never mind. Everything's ruined.
most of all. Many times before, I know I swore that I'd come home.
Holy
to
pigeon.
stay. But it always seemed that foolish dreams and trains got in my way. Tomorrow there'll be snow in Minnesota, but I won't be around to watch it fall. I'll be heading for an old familiar station, hoping you still love me most of all. Girl, you know I love you most of all.
But it just kind of came with the setting of like not being in a city. When you were a kid growing up in the suburbs of America, underage drinking was just kind of a symptom of boredom. That's what it was. You'd get bored and you go drink with your friends.
In Minnesota,
There's other shit to do too. You can go play handball. You can play rock band with your buddies. You could be a mall rat.
I'll be heading for
We had video games. I mean, we would jump on Xbox Live at night, play Gears of War and Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. Online lobbies late at night. Yeah, being a mall rat was like that shit was legit. You'd go to the mall and you wouldn't buy anything. Maybe you would stop by like one of those mattress stores and you would jump on the mattresses and they'd have to shoo you out because you were a kid and obviously you weren't gonna buy anything.
Jenny likes you. She called me a
Or
fat
you would go to the
lesbian.
food court and get a
You
free
said she had
sample
polio
and then trade
vessels.
sweaters with your friend, do a lap around the
My dad always says
the
being a
court,
teenager's all
and then get another
carefree
free
and shit.
sample, pretending to be
Doesn't
someone
feel that
else.
way. Everything feels huge. Everything's heavy. Everything's the end of the world. You know?
We have no point of reference. Maybe it just gets worse.
Awesome.
Your dad made you sign this?
Yeah. After we got busted.
What the fuck? What kind of parent makes their kid sign a contract?
I can never show my face again. She would have been in that bar all night if Tommy Brewer hadn't called me. After everything we've sacrificed. I'm tear my heart out for that girl.
You know that effort, the pain to fit in that precinct, to try and belong. God, if they found out about this.
It's her friends. They're criminals.
She has a mind of her own. As soon as school finishes, she's here. That's curfew. 2 months.
If she ruins this, if she drops out of college, she's not coming back here.
Just leave it there.
Oh, sure.
Helicopter parents.
What's our options if there's no stash at the Ritz?
It'll be there.
But what if it's not? What if a possum shat in the De Bortolini's premium Pinot Grigio?
Don't even joke about that.
We could just hang out the front of Dan's and wait for someone cool to buy us booze.
See, I told you.
It's always plan C.
You sit in front of a convenience store like a fucking goblin, and you wait for someone who looks like they're like fresh in college or like senior high school that's just old enough to buy beer for you so you can underage drink. That was what kids did. They just fucking hovered in front of the convenience store to solicit people. See, not all the references hit with me, but like half of them do. This is like that 80s to 90s.
I dated that guy. He got to second base.
Yeah, he's a garbage dump.
Why does this keep happening to me?
All these kids are messed up. You kind of validate them.
What does that mean?
I don't know. People are shit. And you make people feel like they're interesting, you know? When I met you, I thought I was just
Oh,
elevator
yep.
music.
Another classic experience.
Worthless.
Getting abducted by
I was
aliens.
in the deep suck, but you looked at me and Slater like we were cool. Like we were the Ramones, you know? People are so preoccupied with their own self-loathing, they'll kill for a little ray of sunshine. Everyone's terrified they'll need to make some great change to be awesome. But no one wants
You
to
never had
change.
this, then you never had a proper.
You made me feel
You didn't have a proper
Like I
coming
didn't
of
have to.
age. Yeah, what does that say about you as a person if you only attract shit people
You got your eye
around
on
you?
anyone tonight, Cass?
You know, any college boy will do. Maybe Mark Rivera.
What's he listen to?
Just alt stuff, I think. Pearl Jam, Green Day.
He's a meathead. Use him and lose him.
So cold, Stacy.
Yeah, what's wrong with
Tells
liking
me
Green
everything I
Day?
need to know.
There was a group of people that were like, man, it's actually really fucking sad to think about. But there was like a group of people in my high school that was more like they were way more into like the punk kind of emo-ish vibe, but like they were really like you could tell like they were emo, they were punk, they listened to metal, they listened to all that kind of like stuff, but they were like really nice people. And I remember like one of the people in their group, he was the tallest kid. His name was James, right? And he was like a really tall, lanky kid. You know, his group, like they'd walk around. They'd have like the fucking denim jackets with the spikes on them and shit like that, right? But like everyone knew that they were really friendly people. It was just like the kind of scene that they were into, the kind of music that they liked, and the kind of like aesthetic that they were into. So like no one really like judged them for that. But James, I remember it was Christmas time of our sophomore year. What we didn't know about James is that he had a really, really bad home life. and he kind of hid that from everyone. Like he had abusive parents that would always fight and that kind of stuff. And like, I mean, looking back onto it, maybe like that kind of scene was like his escapism for it. But I just remember like that one day we came into school, and then the principal like came into the classroom, and they told us that James had jumped in front of the LIRR, which is the train, the subway that goes across the island, and he killed himself. And it was just a really rough time after that, because like he had like this really like, you know, kind of intimidating look to him, but he was like the friendliest dude. He was never mean to anyone. He was only nice to people, but he kind of like kept that skeleton in his closet that of all the crazy shit that happened in his home life, and he kept that from his friends, and he didn't tell anyone. And that's when I kind of like learned that the people that are most at risk when it comes to like self-harm, that go through the roughest shit, the ones that don't say anything are the ones that are most at risk. The ones that are willing to speak up about it, or like they'll mention it, they want to be talked out of it, right? If you've ever had like a moment where like, you know, one of your friends is going through something really rough, or maybe you were in those shoes and you just want to talk to someone about it, you want them to talk you out of self-harm. But the people that just go through with it, they've already given up. And that's like the scariest shit.
What's up?
The Mini Master. It died in my arms. It's a tragedy.
I'll swap out the batteries. Okay. Got it.
Complete Minimaster assembly in under 15
The
seconds.
Dino Park photos are still on here.
Yeah, I mean, I have no way of getting them off.
This was one of our greatest hits. Do you remember what we said that night?
You should put that on a Facebook wallpaper. Facebook doesn't have wallpapers. Does it? Did Facebook have headers? It didn't have wallpapers.
When did this place close?
Maybe they had headers.
Like 5 or 6 years ago now.
Shit. I remember coming here.
You think anyone's around? Like, guarding the place?
Brenton Cole and his brothers got in and said there's a guard, but he just sits in a booth watching hockey replays, super wasted.
That's bullshit. There's no one here.
And why are the lights on?
Because it's cheaper than paying a guard.
Yeah, I haven't used Facebook in ages.
Whoa!
I never used MySpace. Only Facebook.
These things are crazy.
Didn't have a AIM either.
We're in the T-Rex pit.
Not into the T-Rex. Too safe. Too mainstream. The Barry Manilow of dinosaurs.
The fuck is this?
I remember this thing being like 20 stories tall.
Following the cable. It's like yellow paint. It's so weird to think back
This
in
is
this
The Drunk
era
Flamingo by Abraham Zimol,
and
who
think of the
usually wrote
whole
jingles for commercials.
fucking era as
Lucky for us,
analog.
they also made this tight little number for a magical evening. I'd never heard it before
I think
tonight.
analog things have a
Speakers
tendency
are
to
totally still
seem or feel old, and the whole era just sounds analog. Even the digital shit, like, you know, using MySpace and social media back then.
Yo, we're posing. Take the photo.
Yes, we got it.
Thank you, Stegosaurus. I'm a big fan of your work.
I loved you in Pretty Woman.
How historically accurate is the pink T-Rex?
It's bodacious, man. The dinosaurs are pumped.
You ever have a
I
tape?
think some are
No.
new wave. The tone is all over the place. It's the long necks.
Imagine being swallowed by a brontosaurus. You'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa! When's it gonna end?
I don't think I got everything.
Oh. Oh.
Cass, you got shit in your teeth, but apart from that, it was great.
You got shit over your whole face.
Pterodactyl ride. We have to walk through it.
The brochure says, I remember this, that the ride shows the approximate life cycle of the pterodactyl.
So mean. I mean, those kids talk to each other. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's how they talk to each other, but with like a lot more slurs that you can't say online today without literally canceling yourself.
Man, it's so shitty.
I love it.
The Allosaurus is a most ugly carnivorous dinosaur that has no friends, bogarts the joint, and orders a hotel room with 2 single beds so he can push them together and hump the space in between. Huh.
Gross. This is literally the best day of my life. Fuck off. Did you see that kid get punched at Jody's party?
I don't think
Yeah,
there was any
JD, I
abandoned
know him.
amusement
What
parks that we went to,
He
though.
spilled beer on Mike Heisler.
I don't
One
think
of
that
his
was a
little goons sucker
normal
punched him.
thing.
Nice.
Anyway, Mike Heisler. He's an anomaly. Like, he's cool, but not in a traditional way.
Is he, though?
Yeah, he gets good grades, he's super smart, kind of hot in an uggo way, but he parties hard.
What the
People
fuck does
worship
hot
him.
in an uggo way mean?
Here's the mama.
Look at its melons.
The babies have stumpy little necks. I love them.
What's Mike Heisler up to these days?
Last time I saw him at a party, he was surrounded by a crowd and he was trying to swallow a hammer.
What? How?
Like, the small end first. Kind of deep-throating it and gagging. People loved it.
And
Small
that's
end?
hot?
It's hot that he doesn't give a fuck. The way nothing bothers him, people want that. They just don't want to be afraid.
Wait, so you just gotta
In the land
deep
of
throat
fear,
a hammer?
only the man who swallows
wanna be
hammers
hot?
is free.
The ride has encountered an error. Please disembark and follow the lights to your nearest exit.
Boo! You think it's
Like
safe?
how
Oh,
women
yeah.
view
This
Pete
whole place is
Davidson
up to
hot
code.
ugly? I don't even know who Pete
I think
Davidson
we can get
is.
through here. Or get trapped.
Either way, we're advancing.
This way's locked.
I think we're supposed to go underneath the shutters. Saturday Night Live guy. Wait, is this really not under the shutter? Oh, climb up.
Wow. Check this out.
I want to walk around like a giant monster mash. Scare the locals.
Trespassing is dope.
What
Crime
type
is
of
dope.
game is this? Coming of age interactive movie. Is it worth playing? You could watch it and get the whole experience.
I read this thing that says we're all equally afraid. We just live according to where we see death.
Metal.
And where do we see death?
Well, jet pilots, cave divers, people who do wheelies,
Cave
etc.,
divers?
they see death behind them. They're trying to outrun death.
Sick, that's me.
But people who stay inside, avoid the danger and parties and people, they see death in front of them. They don't want to walk out to meet it.
That's deep.
Whoa.
Where do you see death?
Death knows I'm not worth the trouble.
Is that in 30 frames? It's like stop motion. Like the game itself runs at high FPS, but well, high-ish FPS. I don't know if it would run in higher FPS if I actually like turned down the graphics settings.
It's time for a photo.
You can see the FPS in the top left of the game running, but I cranked up everything to the max. Maybe the game's just really shittily optimized. I'm also playing on 4K, yeah.
Haven't got it yet. Nice pick. Undeniable evidence.
Undeniable evidence of awesome crime.
How do you define awesome crime?
Crime. But I'm doing it.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
I remember the Land Before Time would always be on TV, and in that show, Little Neck and his crew always made leaves look so delicious. Those star-shaped leaves. They look like a fucking dining cuisine.
We got it right tonight.
Oh yeah?
Just most of the time I'm wondering if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? To have the optimal teenage experience.
The teenage experience is unobtainable.
Yeah.
Some of the
It's like
dialogue is
bodacious
stupid.
Cretaceous.
Like,
I remember the
kinda-
dinosaurs
some of the
were
dialogue
so
is weird,
huge and
yeah.
alive. But coming back, they suck
some of
both
it sounds like
ends.
how kids would talk. Again,
do suck
plus
both
minus
ends.
slurs, but
Difference is, being young,
some
you
of
never
it
get to go back.
some of it seemed
No
like it
one
was typed
remembers
out
the
too
suck.
properly.
Maybe. I guess Air Supply didn't write songs for everyone, but their greatest hits is kind of wall to wall.
It's like we're writing the albums. The greatest hits comes later, after it's all over.
Exactly.
I'm controlling the
Need more
dog.
hits.
Like what?
Like parties and victimless crime and stuff.
Camille Cole is having her beach party again this year. We could go.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I'll get us invited, but there's no backing out, okay? This is set in stone. You must promise.
Gotcha. Promise. What do you think, Slater? Could be a hit?
I'm just a Diplodocus, man. Waiting for the next comment.
Everybody dead. When's this cool game? Think Life is Strange, but no decision making and no child abduction murder cases.
I've been saving this for the party. For our greatest hit. Wailing Peasant Vodka. The drink for those who can't sink any lower. 74%. Illegal in 8 states.
Look at the war.
I remember as a kid, the thing that people would always bring up. I didn't really know like different types of alcohol as a kid. Okay, I just knew like beer, and it's obviously fucking cheap beer. Okay, that's all I knew. But I remember the one drink that people would always bring up was absinthe. And I remember people would always talk about how like if you drink absinthe, you would like fucking like instantly throw up as soon as it like went down your gullet immediately. Yeah, there was people talked about absinthe, and people talked about the one drink that every kid knew. Every kid knew was Four Loko. Everybody knew Four Loko because it was the cheapest way to get fucking obliterated that didn't taste too horrendous compared to like straight up liquor, and it was way cheaper than getting like a case of beer.
Earnings. You're gonna get your stomach pumped.
You might like this kind of game, Dad Rage. This is literally a nostalgia bait game for people born from the 80s to the 90s. There's a shit ton of references.
Scramble. Come in.
There have been noise complaints.
Okay.
Do you children know anything about an abandoned worker's cottage in the woods? Possibly some of your friends. What are their names?
We don't go in the woods, Dad.
Stacy, Van, could you step outside a moment? You're staying home tonight.
What?
Bill Robbie down at the liquor store said kids have been in and out of there all day. Something's happening tonight, and I don't want you part of it.
You can't. This is our last night together. I told you about this.
No! You will stay home, goddammit! You're not going anywhere anytime soon.
What are you saying?
Tam Gavin saw you skipping class Thursday, and don't bother denying it, because I know it's true. Then there's this. Why do you have this? Stoners use these.
You went through my room?
You're smoking pot.
No!
Who gave you this? Those two out there?
No.
Okay, this is bullshit. This is bullshit because no one would accuse a kid of smoking pot. They would just know you're smoking pot because you would fucking reek of it. Okay? You wouldn't accuse it. You would just know. You don't need to ask.
Giving you so much trust. But I can't bring myself to give you any more.
Dad.
You're not ready to be on your own, not so far away. And I can't tolerate the way you're behaving.
No.
Well, tell everyone you're doing a charity gap year.
You can't be fucking serious.
I'm not paying for you to F around and party at college, to go on road trips. If you're not grown enough for a privilege like this, then we'll wait till you are. There's closer schools. I need to get back on shift. Tell those two it's time to leave.
You can't do this!
I mean...
Now!
I mean, just look at where
You
her
are
room is
breaking my
positioned.
heart.
Obviously, she's gonna sneak out the window.
You leaving tomorrow?
Yeah?
If I find you at that party, and I will find that party, you'll spend 24 hours in detention. I promise you that. You'll be walking to New York. Now, get out of my house.
You promised you'd go to Camille Cole's party.
What?
You promised! It'll ruin my soundtrack.
I'm fucking grounded.
Sneak out.
I wouldn't have to sneak out if you weren't leaving.
Whatever, man. Just be there.
Cass! Now!
What are you gonna do with that lighter? That's kind of right. Her friends are bad influence. This is literally how my friendship with Shaker ended. Because his mom thought I was a terrible influence on him.
Fuck!
I know.
I had every song planned out. We were supposed to be listening to Swans now. This is no time for Swans.
It's not.
Fuck. My soundtrack is unraveling. I'll need to improvise. As we continue our mission for booze on the way to Camille Cole's party, I require something that fills every possible spectrum of sound, causing the brain to super aneurysm and explode and die. I feel nothing but rage. This is Love by the Smashing Pumpkins. Fuck off!
Oh yeah. Core memory of my childhood too. Yeah, just blowing shit up. Literal acts of domestic terrorism. That was all my childhood was about.
Follow me!
I'm fucking raging.
I know, dude!
People with tennis courts call the cops.
We'll be long gone.
Yeah, this is the frick section of the game.
Are we going through the mall?
You sure?
The time is now! They won't let us skate there once it's open!
Oh, mall under construction. No. You go to the mall for free samples, to walk in Hot Topic, and to buy nothing. You don't have money to buy anything.
They keep the world's largest gumball machine.
I don't understand how this game's getting 10 out of 10. Maybe I'm old.
Watch out, ledge! There it is!
You're the target demographic.
Gumball machine!
Fuck it up!
Get up!
I'm the Ayatollah of rock and roller! Hit the drain!
Flip off the ledge, you coward!
You ain't got the speed, Slater! You're all limbs!
Yeah, like how do you get rights to you smashing pumpkins? Or or like any of their music. I assume it was like just some indie game.
It's so regimental, you know?
Yeah, it's not for me.
Nah, this game's only gonna appeal to a really specific demographic of people. People who grew up in the 80s and 90s in suburban America that had a rebellious youth. Anyone outside of that demographic, like, none of it's gonna stick. None of it. I like this game.
Sunlight pouring in like a fucking cereal commercial.
You think this place will be here forever?
No place is anywhere forever. We're hurtling through space.
A 10 out of 10?
Your sister's booze stash. Any clues in the photo?
I didn't even give
Only
Elden
that
Ring.
they're
I've never given a
You
game a
must
10 out of 10. My
perceive
favorite game is an
different eyes, you know?
8.4 out of
See
10.
past the obvious. Look around.
You need to learn to form your own opinions and form your own personalities, chat. You can't make your personality IGN's reviews. It's really pathetic. You need to make your own like personalities. I implore you to not be an NPC. I know you're not attacking me, but like, why do you care? That's what I'm asking you. Why do you care about their ratings? They are nobody to you. They're literally nobody to you. A random journalist from IGN? Why do you care about their review? They're useless, meaningless reviews. You are your own person.
This would be the spot for the fire pit. I'll sweep it out. Then we shouldn't burn the whole place down. You gonna help, Slater?
You can
No,
write
friend,
dense,
you're
but the
killing
fact that you can't comprehend that some people enjoy a coming to age nostalgia bait and like they like these kinds of games and stories, and you can't wrap that around your mind,
I was a
you
tree
are the
and
dense
my
person.
leaves fell off.
You won't like
Would that
this
be
game,
like
and
my
that's
hair falling
okay.
out?
You literally
Or my
got the
skin
point a
falling
moment ago. Literally scroll up,
Good question.
I don't know, like 5 messages where you wrote, that's okay that people won't like every game. How can you not comprehend that some people would like it? What the actual fuck are you on about? So you're
This is gonna
a
be so
retard.
dope.
Colossal silence. You are a bona fide retard. You're contradicting yourself. You just said, how can this game be a 10 out of 10? And then you follow that up with, games don't have to be for everyone. You answered your own question. You literally just answered your own question. I've never met anyone who both gets it and doesn't get it at the same time. Usually someone is purely ignorant or they get it, and you're somehow both.
All done.
What is that 8.4 game? Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds is my favorite game of all time, but it won't appeal for everybody.
We laughed a lot here. We drank. We hurled. There's a bit of a torn Polaroid here.
A clue?
Could be. Seems like my sister's style.
Have that one on my playlist. I'll play it then. It's a good experience.
We really messed this car up. It was kind of intact when we found it.